I'm on Patreon, and Patreon is a platform where I will upload interesting videos where you can learn astrology. And this is an exclusive Patreon only membership videos where you will get some interesting takes on Vedic astrology, some interesting learning on Vedic astrology. Connect with me on Patreon and we will grow, and I will give you much more deep insights on Vedic astrology, and lot more secrets will be shared there. Hello seekers, welcome to Punneit Astrology, your one-stop astro channel. Well, today we will be discussing about Mercury that was actually retrograding since a long time in Capricorn, but on 4th February it will finally be direct from its retrograde motion. The direct motion of Mercury will take place on the day when Saturn and Sun will be exactly in same degree. Mercury will direct in Capricorn at around just 13 minutes, which indicates it will be close to the cusp of Sagittarius and Capricorn. Venus and Mars are already present in Sagittarius. As soon as Mercury transits, it will be at approximately equal distance from Venus and Mars and Saturn and Sun. And it is exactly acting as a new transit. This is because Mercury is extremely close to the starting degree, which will lead to Mercury covering the entire Capricorn zodiac sign. So it's like new transit. The exit from Capricorn will take place on 5th of March, making it a month-long Mercury transit. Sun will also be in Capricorn, but till 13th February, and will later move in Aquarius. Hence, Sun and Jupiter will be in Aquarius, and Saturn and Mercury will be in Capricorn after 13th. Now, Capricorn is Saturn's zodiac sign, which indicates that majorly it will be a positive transit. Why? Because Saturn-Mercury conjunction in sign of Capricorn showcases that Shani is with its Prarabdha Karma Lord, since the 6th zodiac sign from Saturn in Capricorn is Gemini, and Mercury is Gemini's Lord, and it is present with Saturn, reminding Shani about its duties. This is an appropriate period for financial correction, life correction, and long-term investments. Until Sun is with Saturn till 13th February, confidence can fluctuate. Although you may regain strength as soon as Sun will cross Saturn. This is the duration when you start communicating about your problems, making it a healing and a recovery period for people trying to keep up with their mental health. This will be a good period for people dealing with anxiety, depression, sadness and loneliness, because they will get a chance to express themselves. Communication issue may resolve since you will be aware of your problems, and that is the most important thing about this transit. But ignoring your problems, displaying egoistic behavior, showcasing power and unnecessary overconfidence may result in restrictions by Mercury. Saturn will be in Capricorn, and remember Gemini is 6th, as I said some time back, and the presence of 6th Lord with Saturn is a unique placement in itself. Repayment of loans, diplomatically solving the family disputes, and resolving problems with, say, father figure will be the theme for the coming 1 month. After 13th February, the transit of Sun in Aquarius will bring positivity, since Sun's aspect will be directly on Leo. A video on that transit in Aquarius will come soon, so press the bell icon and subscribe to the channel to be notified about the video as soon as I upload it. As the month will progress, Mercury will slowly move towards Saturn, which indicates that Saturn will have to fulfill its duties slowly. You may feel restricted by the presence of Shani, and here Shani, Saturn, is bound to fulfill its duty. If Saturn is afflicted in your Kundli, you may see problems arising from areas of life that are controlled and dominated by Mercury. So it is advised to be aware about the areas of life that are associated with Gemini and Virgo zodiac, since Shani may take strict measures to fulfill its duties. He can turn from Karma Phaladata to Dandanayak Shani, which means he can act as a punisher here. Now, Gayatri Mantra will play an important role because Sun and Jupiter is in Kumbh Rashi. Chanting Gayatri Mantra, Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat 108 times in morning, or simply listening to it, and drawing energy from Brihaspati, Gurudev, by chanting the Guru Mantra, Guru Shloka, Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Gurur Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha, will give power to Sun and Jupiter. Achieving new job skills, major changes in career and completion of pending work will take place during this duration. Be aware if Saturn is in Aries or in 6th, 8th or 12th house, or if Rahu is with Saturn in your Kundli. If any of these are present in your Kundli, analyzing your Mahadasha is extremely important. In case of such afflictions, worshipping Lord Ganesha will be helpful. Chant Ganesh Kavach. Helping people, indulging into act of public service, welfare of animals, financially supporting poor people who are often forgotten is your duty, and this will change Saturn's mode of executing any punishment, if any. Indulging into activities that your planet's Lord and universe wants you to do will save you from punishment and instead will bring good opportunities. Life will give you an opportunity to improve. Sagittarius will bring a torch of light. It will bring dharma closer to karma and ask you to fulfill prarabdha, and this prarabdha will change your life, and that's the beauty of this Mercury transit. Now if you see from Virgo, this will be a Raj Yoga. Why? Because Mercury is 5th from Virgo. But Virgo is natural 6th house, which is also prarabdha karma. This means that irrespective of planets and zodiac signs in your horoscope, things sometimes can seem out of control and you may have to give up that controlling nature. Also, Sun transit in Jupiter indicate moving towards a higher, larger circle, delegating tasks, understanding your limitations and being flexible. Having knowledge about right amount of karma at right place and right time will help to understand Mercury's transit in Capricorn. Or you can say Mercury will play a vital role in this case. Mars and Venus will transit in Capricorn towards the end of February. On 26th February, Mars will transit in Capricorn. Mercury will be close to Saturn. And on 27th, the very next day, Venus will also transit to Capricorn. So from 27th February till 5th of March, 4 planets will dominate Capricorn: Saturn, Mercury, Mars and Venus. Shani and Budh will be together on one side, and on the other side, Mangal and Shukra will be together at the two ends of Makar Rashi. So people dealing with impotency, childbirth, problems related to childbirth, miscarriage and infertility will be benefited from this. IVF, medical treatment for childbirth and correcting any health issue will become the theme of this transit. And if you are single, children and old who aren't related to the situation of childbirth will learn how to love your karma. You may start loving the karma that was being enforced on you earlier. Well, this can be explained as tasks which were started forcefully may now be appreciated by you because now you see the bigger picture and the higher cause. So stay patient. As Mercury will move closer towards Shani, he is carrying the message of prarabdha karma. And the duration after 27th February will be beneficial for people who have invested money or are working in, say, tiles, real estate, interior designing, remodeling of home, Vastu Shastra, or similar related businesses. But Jupiter is combust in Aquarius. The 12th and the 3rd Lord from Mercury are actually getting combust from 8th Lord from Capricorn, which is Leo, and which is ruled by the Sun. And because 8th Lord is making 12th Lord go combust with respect to Mercury, careful analysis of situation is needed. On one side, you may feel like following your passion, but on the other side, this may bring communication issues, problems in risk analysis, doubts, and fearing efforts, outcomes. It is necessary to take care of these things and you may need help of a learned professional person. You need guidance. On 2nd March, Mars and Venus will almost be at same degree along with Saturn and Mercury, which also is at same degree. On one side, Mars and Venus will showcase strong male-female energies, while on the other side, Saturn and Mercury will showcase maturity and youth. This will trigger things in the society and countries where youth will try to express their points but maturely. People who have been facing problems with respect to speech and communication can improve it after 2nd of March by taking trainings. People who are life coach will also be benefited after 2nd of March. Mercury will start moving towards Sun and Jupiter by the evening of 5th of March. These are minute details of this transit that should be taken care of. On 5th of March, Mercury will exit from Capricorn, leaving Saturn, Mars and Venus behind. But the most surprising thing about 5th of March is that on this date, Mars and Venus, which were close, now will be at exact degree. Mars will be at 5 degrees 21 minutes and Venus at 5 degrees 16 minutes, kind of line of sight conjunction. And on the same day, Sun and Jupiter in Aquarius will also be at exact same degree. In fact, around 8 p.m. Sun and Jupiter will be at 20 degrees 15 minutes. Same degree, line of sight conjunction. This Sun and Jupiter unity in Aquarius and Venus-Mars line of sight conjunction in Capricorn actually delivers a strong message. This is the time where you can express yourself to understand what karma and results of karma and output of your actions is. When Sun, Surya, Guru are together, Guru will actually supersede the authority. But why? Well, the hint is deeply embedded in our culture. The entry of Guru in King's court results in King giving its throne to his teacher, and he sits down as a mark of respect. We respect Gurus. On one side, where Sun will be listening to Jupiter, on the other side, Mars will be listening to Venus. Jupiter and Venus both being Guru. On one side, there will be love, passion, enthusiasm, pure sheer creative force and energy, while on the other side, there will be wisdom, magic, soul and light. The planet at equal distance from these dynamic energy centers will be Mercury, which is at the cusp of Capricorn and Aquarius, at the midpoint of these two focal points of energies. The lord of both these zodiac, Saturn, will also be transiting in Dhanishta Nakshatra. Therefore, this movement of Mercury indicates the journey between passion to realization. And the end goal of Mercury will be when it will actually transit in Aquarius. The maturity of Mars and Venus and Saturn will turn into reality and you may start receiving the outputs. All your hard work of February will be visible in March, since Sun will now proceed in forward direction, in a way to separate itself from Jupiter. And on the other hand, Mercury will come close to Jupiter. This will result in Guru slowly moving out of combustion, and on 21st of March, Jupiter will exit from combustion and Mercury will transit on Jupiter on that date. Mercury-Jupiter will be under a proper alignment and this date completes the actual goal of Mercury. Additionally, I will be making a different video on Mercury's transit in Aquarius and Jupiter's combustion, so that video will come soon. This video was important to explain how Mercury and different stages of this transit are crucial, because we live in the age of information and Mercury is the planet of information. Everything from our cells, brain and neurons. And in fact, this video is an audio-visual information that is being interpreted by your brain. Based on this information, reality is defined, which is also known as consciousness. Well, an animal or plant also processes information but in a predefined method, whereas we as humans look for meaning in such information, making us conscious being. And Mercury, Lord of Consciousness, and these altered stages of consciousness will uplift you. Too many planets are coming under play. Well, I try to explain this topic in detail and I hope you like this video. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to stay connected. Follow me on Instagram for reels and engaging content, and on Telegram for links to all platforms. For consultations, please drop me an email. But to add more, this is the time when you get up, realize and open your eyes. Concentrating on your third eye and spiritual upliftment will improve your career, marriage and all other areas of life. This is a good time to pay off your loans, and for students who follow their passion, who can transform their career, this is the vital time. This is also a very important period for people who want to buy a property, home, assets or agricultural land. Use February to plan and use March to execute, because you will receive full support from Mercury. Lastly, it is strongly advised to avoid rapid, unnecessary investments. So I appreciate your time. Thank you for watching this video till this point. We'll meet you soon in the next video. Till then, this is your host Punneet. Namaste.